I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body.
The 2025 Valencia MotoGP test once again produced a major story, and this time the spotlight was on Toprak Razgatlioglu, who had been in scintillating form since riding the latest generation Yamaha V4. The Turkish rider not only showed progress, but immediately had the entire paddock talking about his speed, which exceeded expectations. The most vocal praise for Toprak's performance came from Pramac Yamaha manager Gino Borsoi himself. The manager even seemed surprised when he saw the lap-by-lap data of Toprak, who remained consistent, aggressive, and increasingly attuned to the character of the V4 engine, which he had initially considered suited to his riding style. Borsoi explained that he had expected Toprak to adapt quickly, but what happened in Valencia was completely beyond his expectations. I knew Toprak was special, but honestly, I didn't expect him to be this fast. The way he mastered the V4, it's something even some experienced riders can't do in such a short time, Borsoi told the media, with a look of amazement. On the track, Toprak displayed his usual phenomenal braking ability, but now complemented by the explosive power and top-end stability of Yamaha's V4 engine. This combination made him even more lethal. On some runs, he even set times that left Yamaha technicians staring at each other, in disbelief that such a rapid adaptation could have occurred in just 2 days. According to internal reports, Toprak spent countless hours analyzing telemetry, discussing with newly joined ex-Ducati technicians, and immediately translating this into real-world performance on the track. Yamaha felt like they had found a treasure, after years of searching for a rider capable of optimizing their V4 project. Borsoi added that what impressed him even more wasn't just his speed, but the way Toprak built his confidence on the bike. He seemed to have no hesitation, never half-hearted. Every corner exit, every hard braking, he seemed to understand what the bike wanted. It reminded me of great riders with natural instincts, he continued. And here's the full news. The 2025 Valencia MotoGP test was a day full of surprises for Yamaha and the entire paddock. The biggest highlight of the session wasn't just the new V4 bike, Yamaha's major project for the modern MotoGP era, but also the phenomenal performance of Toprak Razgatlioglu, who reaffirmed his reputation as one of the most talented and explosive riders on the grid. From the moment he stepped onto the track, Toprak began the day with a serious attitude. He didn't smile much, didn't make small talk. He focused solely on one thing: understanding the latest generation V4 bike, which was specifically developed for his aggressive riding style. But what happened after a few runs made the entire Pramac Yamaha pit stop and take notice. Toprak wasn't just fast. He looked like he'd been riding the bike for 2 years, not 2 days. Pramac Yamaha manager, Gino Borsoi, was the first to speak out with effusive praise for the Turkish rider. Borsoi, known for his cautious comments, seemed genuinely surprised. "I knew Toprak was fast. Everyone in the paddock knew that," said Borsoi, showing lap data that confirmed Toprak's speed. "But I didn't expect him to be this fast in the Valencia test. He's mastered the V4 engine as if he's been riding it for years. This is incredibly fast progress." According to Borsoi, there was one moment that left him truly speechless. In the third run, Toprak reportedly topped the first sector with a speed usually only achieved by riders who truly understand the characteristics of the V4. Then, in the third sector, where hard braking is key, Toprak posted a time that even exceeded Yamaha technicians' expectations. "He has frightening control," said Borsoi. "In fast corners, slow corners, on junctions, it all seems natural to him. The way he maximizes the bike's potential, it's not something many riders can do in such a short time. He's a special rider." Yamaha reportedly even rechecked the ride height, traction control, and engine mapping data, because they didn't believe Toprak's lap results. However, after reviewing everything, the results were determined not to be a setup effect, but purely a testament to Toprak's ability. In the paddock, some rival technicians were even seen stealing glances at the Yamaha telemetry screen, which was occasionally visible from a distance. Anxiety was beginning to set in. Yamaha's V4 project, which had been questioned for so long, was now a serious topic of discussion after seeing how Toprack rode it. Meanwhile, Toprack himself remained humble. When asked by the media, he simply said that he was not satisfied, and still had a lot to learn about the engine's characteristics. But his expression couldn't hide the fact that he was enjoying every lap. "This bike has great potential," Toprack said simply. "When I push, the bike responds. When I brake, I feel confident. It's a good start." Behind the scenes, Yamaha saw something much bigger. The data showed that Toprack was not only fast, but also consistent, something crucial for a full MotoGP season. With the V4 engine's characteristics now more stable and more powerful, Yamaha believed they had finally found a rider capable of maximizing this ambitious project. Some MotoGP analysts have even begun to speculate that if this development continues, Toprack could become the biggest threat for the 2026 season, especially with his combination of natural aggression and the stability offered by the V4 engine. "Toprack brings something different," Borsoi concluded. "Not only courage, but also the ability to read the bike. I've never seen anyone master the V4 so quickly. This is just the beginning." With high praise from Gino Borsoi, impressive data, and Toprack's composure in dealing with his bike's development, the 2025 Valencia test officially proved that Toprak Razgatlioglu is a real threat in the new era of MotoGP with the Yamaha V4. The second day of the 2025 Valencia MotoGP preseason test once again brought a major spotlight to Yamaha and its star rider, Toprak Razgatlioglu. After a promising performance on the first day, the Yamaha team focused on testing a new Aero package specifically designed to maximize the potential of the next-generation V4 engine, a major project they have been developing for the past 2 years. This second day of testing was crucial because this Aero package is the specification expected to be used at the start of the 2025 season, and Toprack was appointed as the lead rider to provide the final evaluation. When the Yamaha garage opened that morning, it was clear they had brought something big. The front fairing now features a 2-tiered winglet that juts out more, a design similar to the tri-layer downforce concept. This winglet is estimated to increase downforce by up to 8%, a significant figure in the MotoGP category. On the sides, the side fairings also received a major upgrade. Yamaha now uses a deeper Venturi channel design, channeling air more precisely to reduce drag while maintaining mid-corner stability. The rear aero, or rear diffuser, also looks larger and more aggressive, a move that demonstrates Yamaha's commitment to aerodynamic efficiency. For Toprack, this new Aero package was a highly anticipated weapon. As soon as the session began, Toprack hit the track without delay. Within the first 3 laps, he combined aggressive braking and high entry speeds, his signature style, often pushing the bike beyond its limits. The crowd at turns 12 and 13 were amazed. The Yamaha V4 bike appeared much calmer and didn't wobble, as it usually does when Toprack applies extreme late braking. This stability indicated significant improvements in aerodynamics and weight distribution. Analysts noted that the bike appeared more stable under hard braking, more composed when accelerating out of corners, and faster on the straights, thanks to the right combination of downforce and more linear engine power. In fact, several Ducati crew members were seen watching the Yamaha from the pit wall, a sign that the Blue Factory was starting to be taken seriously, and no longer underestimated. Lap times improve, race pace more consistent. Inside sources say that Toprack managed to shave around 0.4 seconds off his first day time. However, what was more important wasn't the single lap, but the consistency in the race pace simulation. Toprack set 11 consecutive laps with a margin of under 0.2 of a second, an indicator that the bike was not only fast, but also stable and easy to control as the tires deteriorated. MotoGP analysts saw this as a strong signal that Yamaha had finally begun to solve a crucial puzzle that had plagued them for 3 years: stability on corner entry and mid-corner acceleration. After the session, Toprack offered a brief but meaningful comment. The bike feels much more stable when I push hard. I can brake deeper without losing control. It's only the second day, but I'm starting to see the great potential of this new package. Toprack is known for being very honest about bike feedback. When he speaks positively, it's usually not just lip service. On the other hand, Yamaha technical director, Kazutoshi Seiki, hinted that the Aero package could still be further developed before homologation. The data we got today is very strong. We're on the right track.